Hey guys, I want to do a video on some things that are happening at Dinamo Zagreb and how the strategy that the new president, Croatian legend Zvonimir Boban, is taking to rebuild the club after they were knocked out in the early stages of Champions League, though they came close. And now that they're losing a ton of talent, as they seem to always do, and that they didn't win the Croatian League. So, three main issues here. Usually, what happens in the Croatian League is players do very well in the Croatian League. They move on to a mid-sized club or two mid-sized clubs. They show themselves really well. They move on to a big club. Okay, so we'll give you an example. Modrić, Dinamo, Tottenham Hotspurs, Real Madrid. Career goes well. Okay, Josko Gvardiol, right? Dinamo, Leipzig, showed himself at Leipzig, but also showed himself at the World Cup, goes to Man City. Okay. For every example like Modrić or Gvardiol, there's 20 or 30 Croatian players who show tons of potential in the Croatian league, go to the mid-sized club, and it doesn't show. Either they don't get playing time, they get injured, maybe they're not as good as everyone thought they were going to be, and so they don't go further. The greatest example would be Ante Coric. Everyone thought this kid was going to be like the Croatian Lamine Yamal. Went to Roma. It didn't work. And he plays in like Croatian second or third league now. Bad. So back in the day when Croatia was under the murderous dictatorship of Tito in the time of Yugoslavia, one smart thing that murderer did was he had a rule that players couldn't leave Yugoslavia to play in other leagues till they were 28. Well, now Croatia's democracy, you can't hold the players. But what Boban is doing is identifying Croatian players who have left and have gotten kind of stuck in that mid-league, or they've tried to go on to bigger and better things, and those things haven't played out for them. So, for instance, list of names, Badal, they're looking at bringing him in. Belo, they're looking at bringing him to Dinamo Zagreb. Ivanovic, went to Ajax. That did not work out. Lubicic, Matanovic, Medic, Orsic, Sosa. Sosa was going to be the next big thing. They're talking about bringing him in. Gabriel Vidovic, bringing him back from Bayern Munich because he didn't get enough playing time. So Boban is identifying these players who transitioned out of the Croatian league, did not get the big careers they were hoping for. He's going to try to transition them back to Dinamo and build a team with this returning talent. It might work. He tried to get Luka Modrić from Real Madrid, but AC Milan gobbled him up. But this might rebuild not just Dinamo, but the whole Croatian league.